And in 5, 4, 3. Hey everyone, welcome to the horror. I'm so glad Fuego was nodding. Hey everyone, welcome to the horror show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Marcia Parker.
I'm Jaime and Fuego.
And we are here to do what everyone is doing right now, of course, which is reacting to the first full trailer for Halloween, the 2018 Reboot. I think this qualifies as Reboot, don't you think, Fuego?
Totally. Hashtag it, dudes. You came up with the term, so.
But yeah, this is not only a reboot, but this is a sequel featuring the very originalist of actors. I don't know, we're all excited. The other horror channels have gotten to it sooner, but we have day jobs, so we had to wait a few hours to do it. But here we are.
Day off, probably.
Yeah, well, if Lee in fact took a half day. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, and here you go. Let's cheers, y'all, because I got mine. Fuego, do you have? There you go. All right, and 3, 2, 1, cheers. Oh, there you go. Marcia's actually cheersing the correct direction. Yeah, there you go. I'll do the same. Cheers, cheers. All right. God, it'd be so great if each of us had one person off camera holding the exact drinks that the rest of us did, and like they reached on camera and actually cheers.
Blinky click.
God damn it, that'd be so good. One of these days, guys, we're gonna pull that off. All right. Having a drink. Oh my God, I'm stirring my drink because it needs to be stirred. Ugh. All right. All right, guys. Here we go. So again,
I'm ready. Let's do it.
this for anyone that doesn't know, we've waited longer than all day. But anyway, this is a sequel to the first Halloween movie. This is nothing to do with the rest of the Halloween movies in any of the franchises, be it the original series or the Rob Zombie reboot. So this is a sequel to the original John Carpenter's Halloween.
Which I have mixed feelings about, personally.
Oh?
I do, yeah.
Well, let's talk about them at the end. How about that?
Yeah, all right.
All right, so without further ado, I'm going to pull up the desktop, and we're going to go 3, 2, 1, play, all right?
Are we going to say 2 and 1 this time?
Yes, I'm going to say 2 and 1 this time. All right. Fair enough. No Wayne's Worlding it. We're starting at the at the 5-second mark because they have that garbage pre-roll that everyone likes to do now. So here we are, starting with Michael Myers' mask and Halloween official trailer on the screen in
Mask looks good.
3, 2, 1, go.
Testing 1, 2, 3. We're on.
Ooh.
We're here to investigate a patient that killed 3 innocent teenagers.
Oh, he's got our Zoom.
On Halloween in 1978. He was shot by his own psychiatrist.
Okay.
Taken into custody there. And has spent the last 40 years.
Oh, giant
in
checkerboard.
captivity. Hello, Michael. I have something you might like to see.
Why?
Turns into a nutcase.
Why would he do that?
I mean, your grandmother is Laurie Strode.
Ooh.
She was almost murdered.
Trigger.
Wasn't it her brother who murdered all those babysitters?
No, it was not her brother. That's something that people made up.
Oh.
What?
Wow, they reneged on that in the trailer.
What the hell did you do that for?
Oh, Will Patton.
So I can kill him.
Ooh. Damn.
She's been getting ready.
The bus crashed.
Mom, what bus crashed?
Oh.
First they did.
Excuse me, somebody's in here.
Oh.
Hello?
Oh.
And then I'm British.
What is that? Ooh. Oh, that's wicked. Okay. All right. All right.
He's waited for
I'm
this
in.
night.
Nice.
for
Do
me.
that score.
I've waited for him. Get out! Go home! Get inside!
Oh! Damn!
Believe in
Is she seeing things?
He's here! Michael!
should.
Can you close the closet door?
Oh!
Something's in the way.
Oh shit! All right, dude.
Nice callback. Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, I'm starting it back at 0 and I'm muting it. If you guys want to start it, I'm just gonna let it run for our initial reactions before we do the breakdown. All right.
You're just gonna let it run in 0.
Let it run until we say we're gonna start the breakdown. But I want to get initial reactions first while it runs. So
are we starting back at 4?
Yeah, I already got. I'm going already. So
oh, you're going.
I'm at 11 now. So. All right, so here we go. Marcia, let's ladies first. Your reaction, please, because you're a huge Halloween fan, yes?
I am. I love Halloween because Michael Myers just cracks me up. I think he's probably the most entertaining of the slashers. Yeah. He's got a sense of humor, that's for sure. So it's interesting the way they're going. They're changing the storyline completely. They're kind of getting meta with it seems like, just kind of opening up a whole new possibility of Michael, but he seems to be still Michael Myers and still able to escape and survive and murder, death, kill. So I'm excited to see this new side of him. Hold on, I got a baby crying.
No problem. Fuego, go ahead and give your reaction.
Yeah, this looks pretty good. It doesn't really wow me any more than any of the other Halloween films, honestly, that I've seen with Jamie Lee Curtis's character, except obviously Resurrection, which was dog shit and terrible. I've been really worried about this film, and this doesn't necessarily instill a bunch of confidence in me beyond the fact that I think it's going to be good but not great. I don't like the retconning. I personally don't. I felt like they did it just right with H2O, where they just kind of ignored certain stuff with all of those sequels, but still had some reverence. That scene with the teeth, though,
awesome.
That is my favorite of the entire trailer. That was genuinely frightening.
And bashing his head against the door, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was really, really good. I just feel like it's so tough to do something completely original in this territory when so many of the same beats have been done over and over and over before. And especially with the approach of not doing a true sequel that takes everything into context. This doesn't look bad, though. That's the last thing that I'm going to say. There's evident callbacks to the original film in this. The closet scene, especially, is one that comes to mind. But
babysitter.
Yeah, I'm excited about this movie, but I am not over the moon like everybody else is. But this does look very solid to me. So.
Well, it sounds like we're going to have at least one person that's over the moon, because I am surprised, quite frankly, at how much I'm starting again, at how much I liked this trailer. I really, really enjoyed the hell out of this trailer, to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting much, because I'm so used to not getting much out of the Halloween franchise. And this, I actually really like the approach that they've taken. I don't mind the fact that they have, sort of gone in a different direction with the storyline. And no, he's not her brother. I don't know how that's going to work as far as the origin goes. But so that makes me actually more intrigued than anything. So this to me is sort of an Elseworlds sequel to the first movie. I'll take it that way, because that means that I get my original series, because I liked 2 a lot. I loved 4 and 5 with little Danielle Harris, and so I like the original series, and I like thinking just like Star Trek, right? When they rebooted Star Trek, this is just a different Halloween timeline, and I'm okay with that. As a fan of comics for the last, since 1993, I am okay with that. I'm willing to give this a chance and not hold a grudge against it as a result, because this to me is just an Elseworld comic of Halloween, or a what if, as it were. And then those comics are some of the most enjoyable that are written, a lot of times.
Yeah, man, and that's a good way to approach it, that as you even make mention of that, maybe that is a better way that I can look at this. But, I mean, if I'm going to be even more fair, unlike Marcia, the Halloween films have not been a favorite series of mine. I'm definitely not like Cody and Lee and some of our other, friends and contemporaries here in the horror sphere on YouTube, where I just love the hell out of Michael Myers. I was never of that variety, and so maybe that's why I was like, oh, this, I mean, the mask looks pretty killer.
It does, dude.
It looks aged and everything, although I don't know how that works necessarily if he's been in this facility for so long. I'm just seeing so many of he's escaping from a hospital again, and, stuff like that, and, he's going after the sister again, and
Well, it's not his sister.
But he's moving like the Shape,
yeah,
though.
Exactly.
Like, he's actually moving like the Shape. That's so awesome.
Well, he is going after Laurie again, and so it looks like there's some really cool beats in here. Obviously, I don't know.
I mean, that is Halloween, though. It's like Jason. For him to not escape an asylum of some sort and go after Jamie Lee Curtis, it'd be like having Jason have nothing to do with Crystal Lake, and they tried that in space. It didn't work. I know, I can't have Jason go down to Crystal Lake.
He is so scared of Michael Myers, he doesn't want anything with it. I will definitely say I always found Michael Myers more compelling than Jason Voorhees as a character.
I don't know. They were always on sort of equal ground for me. I actually really enjoyed the zombie reboot. I don't remember enjoying the second one very much. That's why I'm eager to rewatch them leading up to this film release. By the way, for those of you watching this, we will be reviewing all of the Halloween movies. We haven't reviewed any of them on the channel yet, so we will be reviewing all of them leading up to this film's release. We'll be filming them all the way up to it. We'll probably release them all in October as part of Halloween, Halloweek or something like that.
I like that.
Stylistically,
though, would you guys agree this does feel like a melding of the Rob Zombie approach with some of the sensibilities of the earlier films?
That's what I love about it, quite frankly. I like that it's Jamie Lee playing like Laurie Strode literally just waited in Haddonfield for Michael to return so she could finish the job. I don't know who this guy is. He's obviously not Loomis, but he's associated with Loomis, and he's obsessed with this, and he produces the mask, and his little cohort is the one that is being tortured by Michael in the stall here. She's the one that goes with him when he presents the mask to Michael in the weird checkerboard prison yard, which I don't know the reason for that, but honestly, this teeth scene looks amazing. Like, God, the mask I think looks dope. This just looks way better than I thought it was. So I'm gonna do the breakdown now, guys. I'm gonna skip back to the beginning and start at the 5-second mark and do a breakdown. Okay. So the first shot we have are the security cameras, assumedly in the prison where he's being detained, where they're coming to interview him. The two people here are, I'm not sure if this guy is associated with Loomis, if he's some kind of psychiatrist looking to make a name for himself, and she's just the, secretary / recorder, or if she's a partner or whatever. I guess that's, nowadays in 2018, I'm pretty shitty to say she's the secretary, so let's just say she's the partner working with him.
Now, was that a Zoom that she had there, Cecil?
It did look like a Zoom, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was.
So that's exciting. It's not exactly my Zoom, but it's a version of a Zoom. Okay, so they're talking and they're looking at the forensic files, the pictures of the butcher knife. So he obviously did do the killings when he was a kid still in this movie.
Yeah.
And this is another version of the Zoom laying on the bed with the microphone. So obviously they're listening to something right here, which is, it appears that they're listening to the original recordings of Dr. Loomis, is what it looks like it's going to be, right?
And they got the drawings and everything of him too.
Exactly. That's what leads me to believe so. Then we cut back to the prison, right? We cut back to the prison where they're walking on the checkerboard. And it looks like Michael doesn't look, the way they shot this, he doesn't look supremely huge, which is a little disappointing. I actually really liked that approach in the Rob Zombie remake of making him look like this big bastard that you just wouldn't want to mess with. This guy, he's the exact same height. He's the exact same height as this dude. and that's not intimidating to me, at least not this far in the trailer. But that's just the lead up, obviously. So there we go. I'm going to pause there. Anyone else? Any comments up to this point? I'm going to leave it on Blumhouse for a second.
Yeah. Sorry, Marcia. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say I do like how they're bringing back like the crime scene photos and the investigative part of the story. And I agree. Like I feel like Michael should be a little bit more like larger. And probably a little bit more daunting, a little bit more intimidating to walk up to. And I feel like they're trying to create that kind of level of stress with the dog and working and the other chess pieces, I guess, with the other crazy people in there. And they're trying to like elevate the craziness of it. But I feel like it is missing like the actual draw of Michael, where he is kind of big and goony. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Fuego, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say that I liked the long hair approach that we saw in the Rob Zombie incarnations, where it wasn't like super long. It's not like Fuego hair or anything like that, but like the stringy, kind of down to the shouldersy type area that we saw on that.
Kane from the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, yeah, and that sort of just slime and grease kind of factor. I thought. I mean, I guess if he's still in this facility, like we're seeing him there, and look at that huge weight that they have him chained down to, and is that like a retractable floor, or is that just,
I think that's just sectioned off into his 9 square quadrant.
That's his square.
Yeah. If he's allowed some outdoor
There's a lot of
time,
4 square played in this prison yard, apparently.
Yeah, that's like all that they give him is being in that little, that little 9 square, and he can't.
I literally freeze framed it.
Shoot him.
I freeze framed it where the prisoner to the top right looks like he's literally playing hopscotch in his little square.
No.
He's hopping onto the square to the left, while the doctor's holding up the mask. Anyway,
I freezed it at the mask being held out. And
yeah, me too. Look at the prisoner on the top right. He's jumping, right?
I guess maybe I don't see him. I mean, maybe I see a shadow in like the far upper corner.
Well, everyone else will see it.
I see what you're talking about.
Anyway, okay, so I'm back at Blumhouse, and I'm going to continue on for the breakdown. And we see the trees coming down. Obviously, this is Haddonfield in Halloween night. And we see the youngins who are, one of them is the granddaughter of Laurie Strode. So what do we think about that? Do we like, I like that they're keeping it in the family. I'm a fan of that.
Well, where's Josh Hartnett?
The one on the right, I think, is the daughter. I would imagine, right? Because Laura's a brunette.
Yeah, and the one in the middle is like the PJ Souls kind of character, whatever. So.
And the one on the left is the Randy. There's always a Randy.
Jamie Lee, turn around, Jamie Lee.
All right, so here we go.
Wait, was there somebody behind her?
Was there? Let's check. No, I didn't see it yet. I'm sure there will be someone.
Around, so I thought.
Oh, I'm just quoting Scream.
Yeah, all right, so there's a keep out and there's
at their porch.
There's a camera, old school camera on a tree, and so it looks like the Myers house is under surveillance. If this is what we're to believe is the Myers house.
Yeah.
But it's got satellite dishes on the roof now. I don't know. Maybe that's not the Myers house. Maybe that's someone that. Or maybe this is Laurie's home. She's like put up all this surveillance equipment.
That's what I'm assuming, especially when some of the training sequences we see of her like shooting the rifle and everything. Like, yeah, she's been preparing herself for quite a while, and these are some creepy looking mannequins, I have to say.
Oh, I'm not there. Okay, hang on. So we see this. She's got this hidden bunker in her kitchen. She's got the scar from when she got stabbed in her left arm. That's pretty fucking dope. So they're keeping in continuity with the first movie for sure. That's awesome. I actually really, really like that little touch. That didn't even ring to me the first few times we went through it.
Yeah. I see that now.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, if you notice also, I saw some people augment the poster, which is just, Myers in a 3/4 profile looking down. Have you guys seen that poster? I've got it pulled up. It's on our thumbnail. But someone enhanced it and brought up the contrast, and you can see Michael's eyes in the holes. But there's one eye, his right eye is fine, but his left eye is like gouged because she jabbed the hanger into his left eye in the end of the first movie. So it's in continuity. It's freaking dope. You guys can look if you look at this poster up at the top right of the screen. Oh wait, no, the trailer's over it. Hang on, let me
because I'm trying to look now.
yeah, let me shrink it. So I'm let me get rid of the desktop. So the poster is the Michael Myers mask looking down towards the Halloween thing, and someone raised the contrast so you could see his eyes, and his right eye is there, but his left eye is closed and messed up because it's where she gouged his eye out in the first movie.
Ooh, excuse me.
So, yeah, it's really cool that they kept in continuity for that. All right, so going back, bringing the trailer back up. So, again, I'm starting on the scar and continuing on. So the girls continue to walk, and then we see Laurie's shooting ground, trading ground.
Yeah, and you see her walking up with a pistol there, but then, you know, they switch over to her with a rifle,
well, that's obviously the rifle was first, and then she walks up to finish him off close range, double tap style. I like that Will Patton is there. I love Will Patton, so excited to see him join the fray.
And that other girl looks familiar in that particular shot. I wanna.
Which shot? I'm up to the car scene where someone's driving and someone's screaming in the passenger side with a shaved head, but it looks like a girl. It looks like an 11 almost. Do you guys? What do you think that is?
I don't know where you are.
I'm at 123. Do you see?
No.
No? At 123 you don't see? Someone in the car pointing?
But there, I just see the guy. I see the driver and then the passenger seat.
Yeah, the passenger seat. Is that a girl or a guy?
It's a boy.
You think that's a boy? I don't know. I thought it was a girl with a shaved head.
No, it's a boy.
Oh, all right. Poor guy.
Yeah, you can hear in the voice too.
Oh, okay. So Judy Greer is the actress that I was trying to pinpoint. She's on Archer, Arrested Development, Californication,
Jurassic World.
Yeah, she was in that too. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so we have the bus crash. Obviously, Michael caused the bus crash with the prisoners on it, so they're all loose on the road. And then Laurie is talking to her daughter, and Judy Greer. Yep, with I'm not sure, that can't be her husband. It's got to be her father or something.
Yeah.
And then someone going to investigate the bus. This might be Michael's first kill post-wreck, I would imagine, because he's got a sniper rifle. Whoever this is has a sniper rifle, so that's kind of weird. And then
probably a guard or something.
Yeah, maybe so. So we cut to the British girl inside the bathroom and Michael approaching. Meanwhile, someone, the bearded guy finds the dude. All right, I'm going to freeze frame on Michael reaching his hand over. Because I was like, what is this? So Michael is really messed up. He's literally dropping the teeth of his victims in front of his next victims. That's so dope. That is such a cool idea. And
so then it makes you wonder, is it the other guy, the filmmaker or whatever, especially if she's hiding in there? Is that presumably his teeth, we're guessing?
Oh, maybe. That's a good question. Yeah. I didn't
think
about that.
That's what I thought too, but didn't he find the body?
Oh, maybe he does, yeah.
I thought he found the body of that other guy.
Maybe so. Well, I love the fact that his hands are bloody when he reaches for the top of the thing and starts trying to open it. And then he does a thing from Hereditary where he bashes his head into the door, not unlike something from that movie. I won't say what.
Such a terrific movie. And is that him presumably getting the mask or this new incarnation?
Well, yeah, because that's the thing. She's with the guy that has the mask. So I imagine, he gives the mask to her. But Michael would have to have the bus crash before he got out, right? You'd think. So how would she still, why would she still be in this weird public bathroom with the mask for him to get if he has to be on a bus crash? So assumedly this is a different day. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I'll be interested to see how it plays out. You know what I mean?
Well, just one. Yeah. It's daytime.
Well, I'm honestly wondering if maybe
it was daytime when they see him in the prison.
Well, he had to escape before he could get the mask.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. It's weird because is she wearing? Okay, wait. So let's check. Is she wearing the same thing? She's got the vest and the striped shirt underneath. So I'm gonna go back and see if she's got a vest with a striped shirt on. No, she's in like a dress with an overcoat.
Yeah.
So okay. Yep, time has passed. Okay, cool. Got
Although
it.
I am thinking it is the mask, and yet it's been covered in dirt or soot or grime or something.
She's still
like
got
that.
it at this point. Yeah, but it's not the same day that they visit with it.
Oh, not the same day, but the same mask that was shown to him where he's like, Michael, do you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, yeah that's the mask that we see.
He's like, yeah, that's my fucking mask.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
That's
so
what's
then
gonna trigger me to want to kill people again.
We cut to Halloween night here. I love Halloween night. I love seeing Halloween night portrayed and stuff. And Michael literally like knocks some kid's candy over because he's looking around. So when you see Michael Myers literally running into little kids, that's tense in itself, honestly.
Yeah.
So I love that they're doing that. I love that it's so crowded. That was actually something I liked in some of the earlier Halloween movies was when Haddonfield was really crowded for like a big block party and stuff when Michael was around. I actually really dug on that. I can't remember what installment that was, but I thought that was really cool. So I like when Michael's out and about on Halloween. That's what's awesome to me is when he's out and about on Halloween. That is the namesake of Halloween. So far, that's only one of the reasons why I'm actually really, really into this trailer. I'm super excited about it. By the way, I'm waving a knife around while I'm talking this entire time. So.
See, I'm
I'd put mine away.
I'm assuming we're gonna have seen this duo, this guy and this girl, have sat down with Laurie and maybe like her daughter and her granddaughter and whatever. I'm wondering if there will be not so much a found footage aspect that's implemented like entirely or anything, but if we are going to see that sort of interview recollection looking back process, even if it's just a few bits of stuff here and there. So
now
I feel like they have to address that. Like I mean, she does like somebody asked her why are you doing this, and she said that she's waiting to kill him. I feel like the first stop if you're investigating Michael Myers would be to talk to her. So.
Yeah, that'll probably be how the movie starts maybe, and then it segues into him going to the facility where he's being held and trying to get some information there. And
now
who knows, maybe
go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. I was gonna say maybe he tries it since he's been locked up for so long at this point, like over 40 years. It's like maybe he tries to twist the arm of getting a little more access, or maybe transporting him somewhere, or I don't know. I'm just really curious where they're going to go with making this different than so many of the tropes that I kind of see in this. But then again, it's a story where you're going to see a lot of the same beats because how can they not happen? So
right now I'm at 202, and this is the guy that was standing next to Judy Greer. And I think this is him getting stabbed in the back by Michael. So he's obviously going. That's right here in the trailer.
Yeah.
So they definitely are showing that. This is part of the problem of the breakdown. But is that Judy in the... no, that's not Judy in the car screaming. So I don't know. That might not be the same part. But then we got Michael doing a little knife flip. I was like, oh, he's a nimble. All right. And we continue on with Jamie Lee getting out of the car and the kids running. So at some point, when Jamie Lee pulls out the gun, she sends people running and screaming, is clearly what happens here.
Yeah.
And then she sees Michael up in the room, and she fires a shot. And it looks like she gets, a straight face shot, but is this the first bit of damage that he takes? Or is this a vision?
It honestly makes me wonder if she's seeing things, man. I mean, she's seen... Was that the boogeyman?
What is the tapping in the background? What am I hearing?
I'm sorry, that's Alex.
Okay, because that's going to really distract people.
Sorry.
All right. Go ahead, Fuego.
Oh, I was just saying that, with the fact that she was even asking at the end of the first film, was that the boogeyman and things like that, there was just an aspect of uncertainty where she was second-guessing herself, and I'm pretty sure that if she shoots and the glass breaks right in front of a face, that she's just being brought right back to that state where she's wondering if what she's seeing is real or is not. And
so do you think she's possibly hitting someone else other than Michael?
In that instance, no.
Okay.
No, I think, I think she's just straight up tripping, man.
Okay.
She's seeing things. So, personal theory at least.
So then, go ahead, Marcia.
So I think it's just, classic Halloween. He gets shot at and he somehow doesn't get hit or eludes the bullet or something, or maybe it is a glimmer or maybe a mirror she ends up shooting, and he just likes to psych her out and make her go crazy. I don't think she is crazy. I think this is really happening and he's really killing and he's really going on. I think it would be such a Scooby-Doo moment for them to just say, oh, he's not really there, and she's a figment of her imagination. It would completely stop them from being able to do any more movies from this series.
No, that's true.
No, I wasn't saying that he's not there at all. It's just maybe she's so on edge that she's seeing things and, wondering how
and
real
she's up in the window?
Well, no, she thinks she sees something up in the window and it's just not there because she's so fearful and worried and just on edge of sanity, because she knows he's back, but,
Well, all right, I'm at 2:14, so Laurie's talking at the table, and continuing on. So the next shot at 2:15 is, it looks like the guy that gets killed, no, this is Will. This is Will Patton in the room, seeing someone in the ghost mask, which... This is awesome because this is obviously a throwback to the first movie when he wears the ghost mask, or the ghost sheet.
My favorite part of that movie.
Really? So this is dope then. Are you excited about this part?
Yeah, I saw that and it made me giggle because...
Not only that, do you see the pumpkin he's stuffed into the fish tank? That's awesome.
See, he's so funny. I just love it. It's so funny.
He's like, pumpkin, fish. Yeah.
Right? Like... He doesn't have to say anything to be entertaining, and it's just,
true. No, I mean that's an entertaining frame of film right there. Fuego, do you like that? Do you like the ghostly throwback?
I was actually going back and looking at the scene that Marcia and I were just debating, and I freeze framed on the shot after the window is broken and there's no head there after the shot. Anyway,
all right.
Yeah,
well, catch up to us. We're at 2:15 with the ghost. So, all right.
Yeah.
Moving on, continuing on. Here we go. So right after that, we see Laurie's daughter. It looks like trying to escape Michael, and Michael walking out of a house actually. But then I actually really like this shot at 2:18 when Michael steps into the doorway like very menacingly, like boom, steps into the doorway like, oh shit, and then Laurie and her daughter are like, we gotta go, like.
Right.
I think that's dope when they do that. That really gives credence to Michael's, scariness. Continuing on, we have Laurie walking around looking for him with the gun. And then wait, that's weird. So who is holding the girl here?
That's what I was just looking at.
Look at that. She looks messed up. She looks zombified almost, the girl holding her.
She almost looks like she has another kind of Michael, like, deformed mask kind of thing going on.
What frame are you at?
We're at 2021. But no, she's got a straight, regular hair, though. So I wonder if this is a dream that Laurie's having, and Laurie's holding someone for Michael to kill or something.
I don't know.
I was honestly really wondering what role the daughter, as opposed to the granddaughter, is gonna play.
I don't know. I don't know what this could be.
Well, because at 2:21, before you see the granddaughter being like held, from what I can see, there's the reflection or something. You just see the
someone's changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and then it looks to me like I don't even think that's the
granddaughter.
That's
weird. That's out of that feels out of nowhere to me.
I think that's the babysitter there being held by that same person, whoever they are.
That feels weird to me. Does that feel weird to you for a Michael Myers movie?
It makes me think maybe there will be some other family connection. Maybe it wasn't Laurie who had, the sibling. Maybe it was the other babysitter or something. I don't know.
All right. Well, continuing.
Maybe it's not just Michael. Da da da.
Da da da.
Would that be weird to have another killer or some?
You think this is the post-credit sequence when it's passed on?
Well, like, no. How about there's a girl that is a copycat Michael Myers?
Maybe. But this looks like her face, though, not a mask.
I don't know. It kind of looks like she's like someone's trying to run in there to go save somebody, and someone's trying to pull her back and say, "Don't do it."
Oh, maybe you're right.
But the little bit right before, though, where you see that head just kind of going down.
That's Jamie Lee Curtis.
Do you think it is?
It looks like a weird.
It looks
devil thing, like devil eyebrows.
It's either Jamie Lee Curtis or Michael without his mask.
Oh, no, that's Michael's mask. Duh, what are we thinking? That is Michael's mask.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
But with hair?
Yeah, that's Michael.
Yeah, that's Michael.
That's Michael.
What? Wow, okay, mystery solved. All right, so moving on. Then we have, obviously, a bit of the confrontation here at 222 and 223 between Laurie and Michael. So that's cool. They're going to have a straight-up knife fight at the end. I have a feeling she's going to lose this fight.
She always wanted to shoot him. Maybe they'll kill each other.
Wouldn't surprise me. That would be fitting.
But then it would be over.
And then we have, the babysitter trying to shut the closet door here at the end of the trailer.
And that was the throwback to the first film.
Yeah, the fact that Michael's in the closet instead of Laurie.
Yeah, because the whole boogeyman in the closet. And
you're right. Even deeper than that. You're right. He is the boogeyman and he's in the closet. That's awesome. I loved it. I loved this trailer. I actually really liked this trailer. I liked it way more than you guys. So
it was good.
I liked it. I'm excited for this movie. I don't want to watch too much more. I don't know if I want to watch. I know there's other trailers you guys want to watch on it, but I'm afraid to. I don't want to see any more and get anything ruined for me because I want to just enjoy the experience when it comes out.
I understand that, but from a show standpoint, I know that I'm going to have to watch the trailers and do reactions.
Oh, no, I totally expect you guys to do that. I just don't know if I want to.
You'll think about it. But, all right. Yeah, go ahead. Final thoughts.
I'm really excited. I thought they did a really good job with the trailer. The cinematography looks great. The special effects look good because it just looks all practical, so that's exciting. Michael looks good. Yeah, if he was a little bit taller, I think, and a little bit broader, like broad-shouldered, I think it would have a little bit more of an intimidation feel than it does right now. But I think if they're trying to get to the roots and make him more human than supernatural, then I think they got it. Hit the mark there.
Yeah.
And I like that they are doing callbacks, and I think it's interesting that they are going a different way with the storyline because, there's a lot you can do with Michael. He's very versatile. I mean, with H2O and
true.
all of those movies, like you can really do anything with him. And I'm excited.
Me too. Fuego, final thoughts from you?
Yeah, decently excited. I actually want to see more trailers at this point because I'm not completely sold on it. But I don't know. It feels very much, as I said earlier, like a blending of the earlier sensibilities with the Rob Zombie slick, like really just well shot. Because even if I didn't like the two Rob Zombie movies very much, the second one I especially did not like. I thought it was way too over the top, and that actress Cecil that you and I saw in like 2 or 3 different movies this past year, I did not like her as Laurie Strode. I just did not. It was too white trash for me personally. But at the end of the day, I thought that those movies had enough visual merit that maybe with melding that with big fanboy stuff from David Gordon Green and Danny McBride, this could be good. So I actually want to see more. I want to be more sold on this idea because this was good but not great for me. So.
Fair enough. And I really enjoyed the hell out of it. I actually liked it way more than I thought I was going to because I'm usually a little bit lukewarm on Michael Myers, but this actually looks really dope. This looks like a return to form, and having the good old school Halloween score kick in, that's just awesome. I'm super excited that Carpenter's returning in that form, and Nick Castle returning as the Shape, at least for parts of it, and Jamie Lee Curtis returning. what more can a fan of horror really ask for? So I'm super excited. You guys, let us know in the comments down below. Are you excited about this? Did this trailer do it for you? Apparently not everyone was super psyched about this trailer. I am surprised at how much I liked it, so I think it runs the gamut, even here on the show. The lady to my right liked it a little bit more than the guy to my upper right, so I don't know. I'd be interested to hear what you guys... I love that you made faces, Marcia. Good job. So yeah, I am interested to hear what you guys had to say, or have to say about this. Let us know in the comments down below. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Marcia Parker.
Gracias, Jaime, and Fuego.
And remember, stay scared.
Scared.
Michael Myers, the boogeyman, the shape, whatever you call him.